Like,
This shit feel like ain't settled. Put lines on through my ashes. Wake up in the morning, count my blessings. Feel like heaven. This shit feel like ain't settled.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to the Money Down, the Believe Network. Back again, another live episode. Yes, sir. Got some interesting topics to talk about today. Let some people pile in here before we really get started, man. How was y'all Father's Day? Father's Day was smooth for y'all?
Hey, first one, you know what I'm saying?
Wife
treated your boy, made a nice meal, had some nice gifts, you know what I'm saying? I almost forgot. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't realize, I didn't even think about it till like a week before. My wife was like, "What are you gonna do for Father's Day?" I was like, "Father's Day, like my dad's in town, like we're probably gonna do something for him." And she's just like, "You know you're a dad, right?" I was like, "Oh, you ain't lying. That's crazy." Yeah, it was. Yeah, bro, it was nice celebrating the first one. I had a guy give me some good advice. He was just like, sometimes we, like, as men, like, we treat our birthdays like we diminish our birthdays and things like that. Like, oh, it's just another birthday. He's like, Father's Day is like, you're a father. Like, own that, enjoy the day. You know what I'm saying? Don't take it for granted, because this is just like a position that God gives us that's just like of honor, right? To just be able to have children. Shout out to those who do. Shout out to those who are trying. It's coming, but hey, cherish being a father for sure.
It's definitely great, man. I had a good Father's Day as well. Around the kids, went outside, played a little bit, rode the bikes, soccer on the swings. Trying to enjoy every little moment. It flies by, dog. Like, I remember when they were just little kids with no opinions, and now, they kids, playing sports, motor mouth, all that good stuff. But just trying to enjoy every phase of it, man. And had a good day, went to dinner, did all that. Always good to be around the fam. Got to celebrate the fathers. At times, we don't get a lot of the credit or anything like that, or for what we do, but always feels good to be appreciated, at least for one special day out of the year, for sure. How about you, So?
Yeah, likewise, bro. I had a really good Father's Day, man. The fam hooked it up for us, got us a little Sprinter van, took us all out to eat, made us some goodie bags, some drinks. It was just real cool just to be around, some love. Like you said, don't get me wrong, we feel the love, but for us to have a specified day for us, to be able to kind of just, turn it off a little bit, kick our feet up, relax. And then, like both of you guys were talking about, just being a father, bro, just seeing them grow. James and myself, our kids are a little older than Warren's right now, but just seeing them transition from that infant stage to now, them trying to tell us what to do. So that's what it's all about, man. Just being around the kids, loving on them, showing them what's right from wrong, just instilling those morals and being a positive father figure is what it's all about. And everybody on here are fathers, and we damn sure do a good job at it. I want to give all y'all flowers, because we've been doing our thing as pops for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, Jay, I got on I jumped on when we jumped into the lobby, that Jay go, he's a good dad. You know that IG video? He's a good father.
He's a father. He's taking care of the kids.
He take care of his kids.
Y'all boys, hell, man.
It's great, man. And it's hard too. It's not easy. I will say that. It's a challenge. Every day. Every single day is a challenge. But that's what we up for the challenge. We done been through battles before, and it's a lifelong battle.
For sure.
I seen my auntie had this thing. It was like, man, ain't no hood scarier than fatherhood. Boy. Right? Like, the boy, hey, that fatherhood, that's hey, you better come with it. Heat you up and chew you out. But like I said, bro, we've been doing a great job, bro.
Yes, sir, man. Well, switches the interesting topic of the night. We're gonna talk top 5 QBs in the NFL. This is gonna be
hot take.
It's all subjective. Everybody can have a different list.
I bet my top 5. So I got my number 1, which I think we all in here gonna agree. I got Lamar. I got LJ. That's my number 1.
At 1?
At 1, I like LJ. Just everything that he does for his organization, for his team, what he means to his team. I got LJ. My number 2, got to get shouts out to Josh Allen, MVP last year. Hopefully builds off a better season. I got LJ at my number 2. I got Patty at my number 3. Obviously, the greatness, Super Bowl champ, thing like that, you got to have him in the top 5. But for me, if I were to pick my number 1 QB, I'd have to start with LJ and Josh Allen. That's just my opinion. Don't cook me in the chat. It's my opinion. My number 4, I got to go with Joe Shiesty.
Yeah.
Joe Shiesty, everything he's done out there in Cincy, baller. Got to go with him. You know, had a couple of injuries here and there, but he's still elite. And then my number 5, I'm going with CJ Stroud. That's my number 5.
At 5?
Yeah, I'm going with CJ Stroud. And I kind of had a 5A, 5B. You know, I got to put Matt Stafford in there, but
I get tough. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I got to put Staffy in there close, but I'm gonna go with CJ Stroud.
I can still bear the shot on my 5. I guess I'll go next. My number 1, Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow, my favorite quarterback in the league. I'll go with him. Like Joe Shiesty, like the mentality, like he's been able to do. You know, with no offensive line in front of him, still be able to produce. You know, he does have great receivers around him, of course, but I do think he makes his team better every time he steps on the football field. Number 2, I'll go Pat Mahomes. Go Pat Mahomes in there. I mean, obviously, what he can do with the ball in his hands, you know, extending plays, doing all that stuff. Has won multiple Super Bowls. I get him at number 2. Number 3, going with L. Jack. Lamar Jackson. Would love to see him get over that hump, get him a bowl. He's getting closer and closer every year. Just hasn't been able to cross that line just yet. I'm going to go LJ. Number 4, I'm going to go Josh Allen. Obviously got his first MVP last year. He's just every year he's gotten better and better and better. And just like L. Jack, he's like kind of waiting for him to get over that hump, make it to a Super Bowl, and go out there and win his first one. Number 5, I'm still trying to decide, but since y'all brought it up, I'm going to go Matt Stafford, number 5, man.
Okay.
Hey, let's go. I appreciate you.
He had a heck of a career in, you know, Detroit, and what he's been able to do, you know, with the LA Rams, obviously get him a Super Bowl. What he did last year was really impressive too. And, you know, really a defense that, you know, wasn't great, you know, did well enough for you guys to make it to the playoffs and everything, but he did some special things last season. Got a lot of respect from Matt Stafford.
Definitely. So 1, I'm gonna go Patty Mahomes. I don't know why y'all even playing around like that. I mean, I just think the resume speaks for itself, right? Especially getting to them bowls. Y'all know it ain't easy, especially how long the season is. Hasn't had the weapons around that these other guys have had, and is able to, you know, get to his team in a position every year. At 2, I'm gonna go LJ. Just MVPs, all that. Can't deny that. 3, I'm gonna go Joey B. Joey B. Self-explanatory. 4, I'm gonna go Josh Allen, and then 5, bro. No love for Jalen Hurts, y'all boys. Again, resume speaks, bro. Two great receivers, time and time, bro. And I know it's a team game, and they team is always damn near fake, and they GM need to be investigated somehow on how they able to kind of construct these damn rosters. But I'm gonna go Jalen Hurts, bro. Until I think that I want to say that first playoff when they played Tampa, it was looking kind of dark, and we were gonna see how he was gonna adjust to having to get in the playoff games and happen to throw that rock around. And then since then, I mean, 2 Super Bowl appearances after, you can't just deny the greatness and the effort and work that he's put in to get his team in those spots.
Got a lot of respect for Jalen Hurts for sure. That number 5, I had a lot of guys I would have put right in that category, like Stafford,
Jared.
Nah, I wouldn't.
Stafford for sure though.
Staffy for sure.
Yeah, Stafford for sure.
Jared, but Jalen Hurts for sure.
Jared was in the MVP conversation. Like Jared, damn, they could have won MVP last year. He had that one game. I think it was one of the games he threw like 4-5 picks or something like that.
Tweaking a little bit. I like Jared. I like how he evolved once he got to Detroit. Take a little bit more onus. Being the guy at the quarterback position. I take like you put Matthew Stafford on that Lions team last year. Oh man.
They fake.
Now my question is, you think because I also thought about Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels stacks up another year like he did this past year. Next year, does he jump into your top 5?
If he does it again, we'll see what he does this year. It's tough. A lot of these other guys have a little bit more resume on them, but what he did in his rookie year was impressive. Like him and Cliff, they designed that really well for sure. Put too much pressure on them. But we'll see teams got a full year tape on, as we always say. See what year 2 looks like, and even for C.J. Stroud, he took that. That's what I was going to say. He didn't have as great of a year in year 2, but we'll see.
I struggle with Justin Herbert too. I like Justin Herbert a lot. You know, obviously haven't been able to win that big game yet, but Justin Herbert was up there for me too.
Because when you say Jay Daniels, you say Bo Nix right there too. Bo Nix had a pretty good rookie season too. So
that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
We didn't even take consideration. I mean, I hate to say it because I'm a Falcons fan, but Baker, bro, like just how he's been able to reinvent himself and get in Tampa and kind of let it rip. I mean, Baker could be in that conversation easily as well. My thing with Jaden is it's been it was shown last year with CJ, right? You had this outrageous year one. And then, man, this is what defensive coordinators are paid all that money to do. Figure out the coverages and the coverages and looks that are gonna give you problems. And I think now that book is out there, that film, we'll see how he adjusts because it's gonna be a big time adjustment, for Jaden in year 2, for sure.
Year 2 is huge for those quarterbacks, guys. A lot of young quarterbacks that played decent last year. So we'll see once the film's out on you if you can keep playing, just like you did last year, or even better. See if they take that next step. I got to turn the page. We got Tyreek Hill just last week. He went out, and I didn't even know he was going to be doing this during NFL offseason. Mini camp just ended, and here we go. We got Tyreek Hill racing in some random 100-meter dash race.
That boy ran 10.15. I didn't see this.
That boy
Like,
who he racing? Who is he racing?
I don't know. I'm not sure if this track me that or whatever, but I know he'd be trained on the track, but him just to, jump out there and run a 10-1. I know he's fast, but that's crazy.
That boy cooking, boy.
Now Noah Lyles ran like 9.7 or something like that. I put it in. I think I put it on Instagram. Y'all think if this man trained for like 6 months to a year just strictly on the track, you think he would have a legit chance at beating Noah Lyles? I mean, Noah Lyles been training his whole life. What he do? He would be able to shave a couple more seconds down, get like to 9.8 or something. Because look, when you get one-on-one, you get in the races, people start tensing up. You may not run that 9.7 when that pressure on the line, stuff like that. Yeah, I think he had.
I don't give him a shot. I mean, I think he'd be close, but just like you gotta give Noah Lyles credit for his craft, bro. Just like he trains every aspect. I don't know if you give Tyreek six months. I don't think is enough. I don't think 6 months is enough time to train to prepare for a runner like Noah Lyles. Like now, he say some off the wall stuff, he say some crazy challenging things, but nah, man, I still got to give him credit, bro. He's a champion. He's been doing this his whole life. As he continues to get better, because he's still young. I mean, you're gonna see him hopefully continue to outperform his personal bests and things like that. And just like the man steps up to competition now. In the Olympics, we saw something a little bit different, but I mean, we can say that we've seen him outperform a lot of the best sprinters in the world. So I mean, I don't know if I give it to Tyreek on that one.
If Noah ran what it was a 9, you think it was like a 9.7? Like that's it's
a lot fast.
it's a big gap. Like it's really not that many steps, but 10-1 to a 9.7 that's a 9.83 is his PR. That's a big gap. I think Reek obviously he could shave some of that time down, but like you said, Warren, that's what he's been doing his whole life, and that kind of falls in the conversation that we have with so many people talking about they could get on the football field and play football. Like we're talking about something that a lot of these men have done their whole entire life. I don't think 6 months is enough time for you to be in a conversation of like, yeah, I can truly beat him. We know Reek moving though, and that's impressive for him to just get out on the track and just run that right now. And I think 6 months he would drop it a good amount, but 9.83, no, that's a big gap.
I'm gonna go the other direction, man. I ain't gonna say he's gonna beat him, but like I said, when you get in the races, sometimes like 9.8 is just his PR. It's not like he running 9.8 every time. You know what I'm saying? Never know what may happen when you get in them lights. The pressure on you racing a football play, you may get you a little out of character, might mess up your forms a little bit. Tyreek may at least be able to get down to like a 9.9, like flat or something. You never know what may happen. I'm not saying he'll win, But I think it'd be a lot closer to what people think, man. But that fool to go out there and run a 10-1.
Yeah, that's just outrageous.
Then he can't just end it, man, playing football. Like just the other day, jump on the track, run a 10-1. I mean, I know speed is speed, but track is a little bit different. So
I just feel like, bro, Noah Lyles is known for having not the greatest starts, right? He still run sub nines, or he still run at high nines, right? So like you think you give him time to 6 months to just work on his starts, bro? He get out, bro. There's no chance, bro. There's no chance Reed is anywhere close, bro. I'm sorry, no chance.
No chance.
I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. Ain't
no chance.
0 chance, bro.
I give him a shot.
Zero.
I don't say no chance. Noah probably win, but I think he got a slight chance in there to win.
I feel like we tried to like. It's too. I don't know. Like too. I don't know. I just. That's where like even watching that clip just now. Like that's where I would say if there's anything that he wouldn't be able to compare with Noah is just on the stride and the back end, bro. I think Noah catch him on the back end.
Yeah, it's just Tyreek got to get out, and then Noah he got to run him down. I think that's what it comes down to.
That's a great question.
Got a question here. So what type of year do you think Tyreek got? I think he's gonna have one of them years. Honestly, it seemed like he in one of them modes where he actually locked in. I know he been doing all type of talking and this and that, getting in different type of incidents. Over this past year, but when this dude like really in one of them modes, man, it's
good luck.
Literally unstoppable.
For sure.
Routes or trying to tackle him in the open field and all that. I think it really all depends on Tua for real.
Tua, bro.
It's all on the
Q.
If his quarterback's healthy and all that, then he'll have one of them years. If not, then it could be somewhat like last season. I know they got some reinforcement. They got Zach Wilson. They drafted Quinn Ewers. Who knows how they'll perform, in that system. But if this dude locked in, I feel like easy 1,000 yards, 1,200 yards, 10 touchdowns, all that. It seems like he's locked in.
The crazy thing is the disrespect that I've been seeing where a lot of these analysts and stuff have, even with that one bad year last year, right? They have dropped this man. The year before last year, he went ballistic. We were talking about him breaking the record, the receiving yards record, and just to drop from like 1 or 2 in that conversation. I'm seeing numbers like 15 and 20.
Yeah, that's disrespectful.
There are not 10 receivers in it. There's not 5 receivers in the NFL right now better than Tyreek Hill. And we all know that. No, it's not, bro. It's not 5.
5?
No, it's not 5, bro. When he owned, I honestly I see him at 1. I mean, I know we got Jettas, I know we got Jamar Chase, but when he owned, fam,
CD
he got the quarter. No,
I like him better than CD.
You like him better than CD?
I think he just got something that Jamar Chase has it, but it looks a little bit different, which is that breakaway speed. Man, you catch Tyreek and he get past that first DB on a slant route, boy, you might as well. What a peace sign, fam, me out of there. So I just think it's all dependent on the quarterback. But to drop him down into the 15s and 20s is disrespectful, bro. They gotta cut that out.
Yeah. It could be motivation for him too. So we'll see what happens, man. Definitely see what happens when it comes to that. What do y'all think is the most funny?
Yeah, that boy Cam hilarious. All right, Cam, mess around, get punched on.
What do y'all think is the most underrated move this offseason in the NFL? We had some different moves. Just the other day, I didn't even peep. I saw like Evan Ingram was on the Broncos. I didn't know that happened. I mean, that's a pickup for the Broncos. Got Deebo Samuel. He went to the Commanders, which I think is a
Deebo need to lose some weight. Wow.
Right. See,
Deebo.
You've been on Deebo. To me, that's how you always look.
Nah, bro. No, bro. No, bro.
That's how he always look.
He always is. Just bro. He ain't look like that video I seen on Twitter the other day. Him running that post or that over route. Nah, fam.
That's how he. But that looked like the beginning of the practice when they just throwing like routes on air, that type. We kind of jogging and all that, and people getting on them that way. To me, That's
Fam,
one of the
that boy got that dad belly, boy. That 40-year-old dad belly.
Hey, y'all.
And if he's always looked that way, shame on a lot of these corners for getting their broke.
Hey, that's a James. You remember that offseason James Harden had when he came back and they thought he ballooned up and all that stuff. He came back and
he ballooned up. He did. I ain't saying Debo
torched that year.
I'm not saying Debo not gonna go crazy. I'm just saying that ain't the eye test. That ain't it, fam. I need you.
But the camera. Hey, you know they say the camera adds 10 pounds.
This man here. But to me, I think that might be the most underrated move of the offseason, just because Cliff Kingsbury, what he could do with dudes like him. Obviously, saw what he did with Jaden in his first year. They're gonna get the ball in this dude's hands a multitude of different ways, and ain't gonna have to be route running and all that. Gonna be jet sweeps, handoffs, all that. I think he'll be a little bit motivated in that offense. Obviously, if they get things situated with Terry McLaurin on the outside, where a little bit less pressures on him, I think this could be a big year for him. I think they'll get the ball in his hands in a multitude of different ways. I think Debo Samuel could have a big year, especially with social media getting on him. All last year, this offseason, that can motivate some people, or it can work the other way too. But to me, I think a lot of people kind of forgot about that and they're getting on him. But I think he could have a big year this year.
I think I like two moves. I like Dallas picking up George Pickens. I think that was a big move. That's gonna help them out a ton. That's gonna help out Dak a ton. It's gonna help out CD a ton. And they're gonna be able to get some more elements of their offense that we haven't been able to see in the past. And then the other one I liked was Buffalo picking up a Joey Bosa. I mean, they needed another pass rusher. Joey Bosa having an opportunity to, I don't want to say revive himself, but he's had a couple of years where we haven't really heard a lot from Joey Bosa. So another opportunity in a different organization. I think the scheme fits him, being able to put his hand back in the ground on the edge. I mean, I think that'll work out for him a lot and the Buffalo Bills organization.
Y'all boys know I'm going out west, LA, man. Devontae Adams, right? And I know, I've been talking a lot about DA these last couple of weeks, but I think just getting him in the offense with Matt Stafford, and him being the second option. As of right now, bro, it's gonna be hell. It's gonna be tough to deal with. You kind of got a glimpse of it late last year in New York. He started to come along, and he was back to cooking to the old Green Bay Devontae Adams. So seeing him with another quarterback that's proven, that's in that conversation of being one of the best to ever do it. Matty Staff has already won one, and I think Sean McVay has proven that he can scheme up these concepts for any of these reasons. I mean, even losing, I'm going blank on the receiver that just left there. That ended up going. Yep. Even with losing Coop, bro, and Coop being a technician and a route runner, I think he's gonna be able to do the same thing that he did with Coop that he's gonna do with DA this year. So I just think it's gonna be LA gonna be a lot to deal with.
Appreciate y'all boys showing love to the Rams this episode, man. You don't hear a lot of this.
I
just want to say I appreciate y'all.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I don't like saying that 'cause I gotta listen to you, but I just
guess what? We about to get another one.
You can pull that clip up, Perga, Debo Samuel, that clip where everybody getting on Debo, man. See, to me, this is like pre-practice.
Pause it right there, pause it.
Bro, that's how he always
look, bro.
But that's how he's always look.
Y'all boy. Listen, no, bro. No.
That's how he always look.
Nah, fam. Y'all boys juicing it, bro.
No. Bro, Debo's always been a thick receiver, no Diddy.
Fam, you think, bro, so the corners that's been getting cooked by that.
Yes.
You
bro, he's always looked like that. What are you talking about?
Nah, bro. Right now, bro.
What?
Right now, bro. No, bro. No.
That's how they look, man.
And I don't even want to say what I really want to say, bro. No, bro. No.
Bro, that's how he always look like a bowling ball, man. That's how he look.
What y'all boys think Debo weigh right now? What?
205.
210?
Y'all think that's what 205, 210 look like?
Yes.
His leg really not that big.
Whoa,
he just got one of them bodies, man. I don't know.
That boy,
you got to listen to that 215, ain't there? You know you're 215.
250. So
nah, hey, but that 5 pounds, bro. That's not. Come on,
Fam, you play receiver. 215?
But what I'm saying is from
Okay,
being
And don't get me wrong. Hold on.
He
When we
was
say
205
when you say bigger receivers at 215, like I think of it, I don't even know how much Terrell Owens weighed, but like that was cut like lean, bro. That no fam, that
bro,
looked like
Debo has never been skinny, bro.
he ain't never been skinny, but he looked the part. That don't look
He
the part.
does
Bro.
look the part. He look like he's always looked. Bro, what do you think he weighed at San Fran?
I'm gonna find a clip of Debo when he was in San Fran. That year he went crazy. Like the year that got him big.
The exact same.
He ain't look. I swear, there's no way, bro. If he looked like
that,
Perk,
if you can find it,
look for it in the meantime. I seen it. It's crazy because I seen a comparison on Twitter. They had a side by side. When he was in San
that stuff
Fran,
can be altered and all that junk just to make a point.
You think they alter it? You think they like it
bro,
can
to
be?
make a point,
but you think they
clickbait, all that junk? Yes, bro.
Yeah,
they
are crazy these days, but he ain't even look that bad. That's how he always looks.
He's always looked like that.
He does.
Y'all move. So hold on. We got a coach in here. If I came back, you just signed me for all that. And James, if I came to OTA, it's gonna be a conversation. Hey, so like, come on, bro. I know we about to go into that little stretch. I ain't saying you need to cut 10, but fam, you gotta, bro. Come on now,
bro.
The screen is panned out.
Look at he look exactly the same. Look.
No, bro.
Bro, yes, he does. The screen is panned out.
Look. Let's see him celebrate. Nah,
bro. Yes, he does.
Right there, bro. In that video, bro got a little dad stomach. Now I'm telling y'all, it's okay.
Bro, come on,
he always looked.
He looked the exact same.
Right, the same too. Look.
Y'all boys. Hey, and I'm not saying Debo is not a excellent player. I'm just saying, fam, you got to lay off some or whatever you eating, fam.
Bro.
We got to change the diet up a little bit.
Same, bro.
He gonna cook though. Cliff, he gonna cook with Cliff. He gonna cook with Cliff for sure.
Oh, he said he literally gonna cook.
Oh boy, funny man.
That's crazy.
Oh man, hey, we go turn the page. That we had a little clip that Warren sent, a post on Instagram that Warren sent in the chat about Texas high school football. This is bizarre to me. It's a rumor, well, not rumors. It is news. You can play the clip, Pert.
Football is about to change forever because coaches can now text players on the field mid-game. And let me tell you, the addition of this wearable technology is not only going to change the game in Texas, but the rest of the U.S. too. Football in Texas is not just a sport, it's a way of life. And from firsthand experience, I know people will do whatever it takes to win, including stealing signs. Last season, people were removed from AT&T Stadium during the state championship games because of this. Individuals would steal signs and then relay them down to the coaching staff. And in order to fight this issue, the UIL is introducing wearable technology. These electronic armbands will allow coaches to directly communicate with players on the field through text messages. However, this communication can only come from coaches in the press box, and it is not verbal communication. But there's no limit to how many players on the field can be wearing a wristband. So technically, all 11 guys on the field could be equipped with this. This wearable technology is set to roll out this season in hopes of completely eliminating sign stealing. Texas high school.
What is
like,
football?
I hope that's fake. I hope it's fake news.
Coming to, bro.
I'm not surprised if it's not. If that's not, bro. Like I said, I was hoping it was fake news, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's true. Like everybody's trying to get a leg up in the game. Everybody's trying to take advantage of technology. But bro, that like takes so much away from the development and the learning aspect of the game. James, you made a good point. In the chat, you was talking about like, especially for quarterbacks, not being able to diagnose a defense on the fly, things like that, like things that you need to learn for the college game, for the NFL, because I don't see them adopting that anytime soon. That's an aspect of the game that just shows your IQ. Like that takes away so much from just like the learning and development, bro. I don't get it.
I agree, but fam, you just gotta recognize, bro, the game has changed so much, bro. And even Tom Brady have talked about just the learning process that was once in place when he was in the league to now, bro. You got these quarterbacks coming in; they gotta be ready right now, and having a way of communicating. I know, for instance, like it's not fake. I live in Texas. Damn, that's crazy. But I know, like for Jared Goff, for the first couple of years in LA, Sean McVay was a little bit. He wasn't on the sideline. He wasn't like across from him. He was a little bit up, and before that communication went off, they said like he would kind of talk and coach Jared Goff on either going with play A or play B. And it's not to say that Jared Goff couldn't grasp defenses at the time, but he's just getting help from his coach, and that's just the way football is trending in that direction. So do I agree with it? No, but we gotta be hip and understand that a lot of this technology and stuff has to be implemented in the game some way, somehow.
But you want a kid to come in and be game ready. You're talking about kids,
which is true too, bro.
Y'all didn't need it. Y'all had to go. What you mean? Y'all didn't need it. Y'all had that tech in Tom already.
It's just insane.
Bro, they got a whole scandal, Warren.
Chill.
And I'm not saying, we don't gotta get into that, but they was years ahead technology wise with what they were doing, and it's starting to catch up.
Bro, it's like we talking. You go ahead, Jay. My fault.
No, I'm saying with the text stuff, you don't think people gonna try and hack the other team tech, getting your text messages?
I ain't gonna lie,
we got him.
I'm hiring one of these nerds with cybersecurity and hack all it, bro. Hack all it communication.
To me, you go ahead, Warren.
Nah, I just about to say, it's just, again, it's the development. You talk about wanting kids to be game ready. It's just like, how you gonna text a kid mid-floor of the game, like mid-play? Oh, check this. But here's the thing, like, what about teams where it comes to like disguising coverages, disguising blitzes? You can't text against that, bro. It's just like, bro, you need to have a kid to be able to learn and understand what the defense is doing, tendencies, like what are they running on third? What are they lined up in on third down? What are they showing? What are they?
Did you know that? I'm gonna just ask you. Did you know that?
Think about this.
I sure
think about this.
I was just out here hooping, fam.
But here's my thing. You don't just learn that when you get to college. Obviously, it's a different level. Sure. You learn it a lot faster. But you have to. Some of that stuff you gotta know in high school. They talk to you about these things. They ask you questions about it. Like it's not like he was taught all through technology. We're gonna take him and we're just gonna teach him now. Because you're talking about colleges that want to win now. They're not gonna go recruit a kid that doesn't really know the game, know how to read defenses, and just got texted the whole time. Like
I disagree, fam.
What?
Right now, bro. Listen, right now, bro. If Jeremiah Smith didn't know how to I guess read a coverage and run it. No, I don't care if he getting text messages or not. I teach them when he get here, bro. Like, don't.
But the position, my thing is just like the position that it's gonna affect the most, and it's gonna be most important for is your quarterback.
Probably
most important. You're gonna take a quarterback that don't know how to read a defense, and that can even give you the basic.
I understand what you're saying, bro, and I just think in high school, like a lot of these people don't.
That's not true.
No. It is because
high schools are teaching their kids, which is why they pump out product.
So I think my last years in high school back in 2012 is when 7-on-7 really became a thing, and a lot of these quarterbacks took that next step as far as to just seeing so many coverages because it's really routes on air with 7-on-7 in all these tournaments. But I think, bro, it's still so many prospects out there that, like, as a coach, which is what we deal with in today's, with the potential's there. If I get this kid on campus, I think that I got the right coaches on staff to get this kid up to speed, bro. It's all, you know how it is, Warren. It's all really about potential, right? Like, it's potential. And then do I trust the guys I have hired on staff to get this young kid out of Georgia or Savannah, Georgia, right? Like, it's always going to be, and then competition level too. You're not going to see some of these coverages and these defenses at some of these schools, bro.
But coaches,
maybe where we from, like, we're, it's football is taken a lot serious. Like Texas is a state where ball is taken very, very serious. A lot of people's livelihood depend on these high school coaches depend on what they're gonna put out for football. But it's also some places where, come on, bro.
I just think we gotta be careful, man. I think we just continue to dumb the game down more and more for these young athletes. Essentially, it's gonna be the coaches playing the game at the end of the day. Like coaches gonna tell you what to do all 24 seconds of the play clock or however long the play clock is. Like we gotta allow these kids to learn, make some mistakes. Like sometimes teams are gonna know exactly what you're doing. That doesn't mean they're gonna be able to stop it. Like can't always have a coach in your ear or this and that telling you exactly what to do, 24/7. Like I just think you gotta keep allowing these kids to learn. Like I don't have no problem with coaches trying to over communicate as much as possible. Like Josh would yell from the sideline to try and help Tom like sometimes to alert the player, do this and that. That's all a part of football. But like on every single play to be getting a text message or this and that to help you execute what's going on, I just feel like it's going to slow the game down. And essentially we're going to start, not allowing these kids to learn and grow from the mistakes that they make out on the football field. Because to me, like the best players are able to make the adjustments on their own. You know what I'm saying? Like the ones who can't, they probably play a little bit slower and this and that. And then like if this ends up being a big thing in Texas, it's going to spread, all throughout the United States. And then I'm sure, it'll eventually work its way into college football, then maybe the NFL, like this and that, which, I don't think it should be that way, but I know technology's advancing, everything's advancing when it comes to that. I just think we got to be a little bit careful, man. Like I get it, everybody trying to win and protect their signals and do all that, but look at me. People are going to steal your signs. People are going to steal your technology too. So at the end of the day, it's going to be the same difference. It's only a matter of time before they steal a different form of what you're doing. So you got to coach better, switch your signals, do a little bit something different. It's a challenge to you as a coach to try and figure out a way to protect your signals. Like, I don't know, but like it's cool they trying different stuff, but to me, it's a little too much.
I'm gonna lie, Warren, I'm hacking your whole playbook, bro.
Hey, we doing it the old fashioned way. All you're gonna send them text messages is 4 verses. We gonna check from the side.
4 verse? Dang, you think we that sorry? We doing 4 verse?
Yeah. We going on top. we recruiting for a purpose.
Damn,
and we gonna check on the sideline. I'm gonna teach the quarterback to make the call from visuals.
Oh man, hey, we gonna turn the page a little bit. Last but not least, we saw a trade was yesterday in the NBA. We had Desmond Bane, which it's kind of a random trade in my opinion. I was expecting Desmond to get traded. Got traded to the Orlando Magic for
too much.
Cole Anthony, 4 first-round picks, and a future pick swap, which is a lot. Which I like Desmond Bane as a player, but
he a hooper though, bro.
It's like
4 first-round picks.
Yeah.
But first-round picks in the NBA, they swap them things out like peanuts, fam.
God.
It was a little crazy to me. I understand like Memphis, they kind of in that this hovering like middle of the pack over the last few years, and kind of they've been going downhill a little bit, so they need a little bit of a shift. Trade one of their younger players. The Magic, they've been getting better and better every single year. Add Desmond Bane to that, I'm sure that helps their team with a lot of the foundation that they already have. So I think both teams kind of win the trade in a way. I feel like the Magic gave up a lot, you know what I mean? But I think he's gonna help them immediately. Desmond Bane's gonna help this basketball because KCP ain't do nothing for the boys last year. He ain't do nothing.
I don't think Desmond Bane is gonna make the difference.
You don't think he's gonna help this basketball?
No. I'm not saying he's not gonna help, but he's not gonna. I don't think he's gonna be the one to take him to the next level, bro. If you're gonna spend that much bread, go get KD. Like I ain't gonna lie.
You need youth though. You can't keep banking on 40-year-old, 38.
As much as I fool with KD, he getting old, fam.
But I'm not. But I'm not putting again. I think 4 first-round picks within the NBA is still valuable, especially depending on where you finish, things like that. Like the next generations are getting better and better. You never know. But I personally wouldn't have spent 4 first-round picks on Desmond Bane. Just my opinion. He probably not top 10 2-guard for me in the league. Top 15. Probably not for me.
It's different though. He probably is for sure.
He probably in there, bro.
You think so?
Yeah.
Probably in there.
And you looking at it, I feel like you looking at it from like a football standpoint. Like, bro, in the NBA, you see it all the time. These first round picks.
No, you don't. You don't see. You don't see.
You don't see floor, but you
please
see
tell me the last first. Please tell me the
so
last
many trades that
questionable,
go on, bro.
But please, for 4 first round picks for that much. Please tell me the last.
You got team. You got hold on. You got.
But that's Paul. But that's Paul George. Paul George.
He was on the back end. What are you talking? Like,
Yeah.
But Paul George is still elite, and he has a resume.
Warren. Right now. They've been talking about that. They've been talking about that on ESPN right now, bro. The Suns are asking for a hefty price for Kevin Durant, who is
understood.
It's been, bro. He's like in year 17 or something. Like, it's something crazy. Damn, they're knocking on 20 years, bro. Nah, bro. Them first round picks in the NBA get swapped out easily. I say the biggest thing though is Desmond Bane, bro. He probably happy as hell. I'd be happy to get out of Memphis. Ain't nothing in Memphis.
He probably happy for sure. But the Magic
nothing to do in Memphis, fam. You going to Orlando, bro? It's a whole bunch of you could have a little life out there.
You could have got something different. Maybe got something more. That's just me personally. I haven't seen enough of Desmond Bane or heard enough of Desmond Bane to think that he's worth.
Coach, man, cut the tape on, Coach.
Cut the tape on, roll the tape.
Go to YouTube.
All right.
And
we're gonna clip this too, and we're gonna revisit this after the next season and see where we're
sure. I ain't gonna lie, when I was betting, I bet on Desmond Bane a couple times. That boy came
he a hooper, man. I think he fit in great with the team, bro. To be honest, I mean, obviously, maybe a little bit rich of a trade for him, but I mean, that's all
I'm saying. I'm not saying that Desmond Bane's not a good player. I'm just saying I wouldn't have spent that much on Desmond Bane. That's all I'm saying.
The going rate. That's what it is.
That's the going rate for Luka.
I mean, shoot. I mean, even trade for Luka ain't helped the Lakers get to the championships. So, I mean, look, it's kind of is what it is. So you never know what's gonna shake out for these trades, no matter what you spend.
Man, I ain't tripping.
Yeah, I think
get me out of.
You ain't tripping because that ain't your team.
Get me out of Memphis, fam. Please, Lord.
Now, if Miami gave up not Tyler Hero, because it wouldn't be Tyler Hero, but if Miami gave up 2 players and 4 first-round picks for Desmond Bane, you be happy with that? Come on.
You want me to be honest with you?
I'd be happy,
bro. I feel like, and I could be wrong, bro. In the NBA, them first-round picks. If they ain't if they not like the top 5,
I get it.
You don't even know who they drafting at that point. Like, only
it.
person in draft this year I know is Cooper Flagler, and I'm sure it's some other people, but where the hell is Cooper Flagler going? That's all we care about. So if you're not in that top 5, bro,
I get it.
Man, you fine.
Again, I'm not saying that Desmond Bane's not a good player. I think he did very well in Memphis. I just think that offer's too rich. But if that's the going rate, I'm gonna shut my mouth. That's just my opinion.
Gotta pay that tab, man. But hey,
all I know is I better see 20 a game next year. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, 20? That's it? 20? They scoring to bro.
No, I don't know. Not with Paolo being your number one option. He
number 2.
Bro, you gotta go YouTube, man. I feel like time, bro.
Franz Wagner, and they got Jalen. They got a good little team now.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if he's gonna be your number 2. Franz Wagner might be your number 2.
They don't need him to average 20. They got a solid little, start a little 5. He can be all right. Play his role. That's all. That's
GM Warren. You trying to
4 first-round picks for 4 first-round picks for a role player. I mean,
a very good role player.
Warren trying to set teams back, man. What the damn Bulls doing, bro? That's what you need to be concerned about.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, let me tell you right now. I give 4 first-round picks for KD for the next 2 years.
You wild.
KD?
That's gonna set y'all back for the next 20 years. You tripping.
I'm trying to win now. I'm trying to have a chance. I'm just trying to get out. Look, check this out. When it comes to the Bulls, I'm just trying to get out the play-in game. I'm tired of losing to Miami every year in the play-in. Like I want to make it to the first round. Let me talk my talk, and then we build off of that. But
and then you're gonna be sorry for the next 10, 15
we're sorry. We're sorry now. We've been sorry for the past since D Rose was done.
But that's
nobody want to go to that cold weather, bro.
It's not the cold weather, bro. It's not the cold weather.
So what do you think it is, man? Because y'all ain't had nobody since D Rose. For real.
Ownership. I done told you my thoughts on it. I feel like Chicago is a very loyal, a very loyal fan base, right? Been since MJ, things like that. Before then, we are good enough. Ownership is good enough with making it to the play-in. If we can keep it exciting, people are gonna keep coming back to watch. So they're not gonna do anything different than keep us in the play-in just to keep fans excited because they know we're gonna keep coming back.
It ain't exciting.
Hey, how about that, bro? Ain't nothing
Here's my
exciting
thing.
about being a 9 seed or a 10
It's-
seed, and
It's not. It's not exciting. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is when we're on the cusp, you got hope, right? Obviously, after a while, like you continue to do the same thing, people want to see more, right? But it's like, hey, y'all
that's
laughing.
it.
But here's my thing. Here's my thing is y'all laughing, but y'all was just as happy when Miami made that play-in game and when they won the play-in.
No,
Y'all didn't care about the rest of it.
We happy to beat y'all. That's all
That's
it
what I'm
is.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
bro, Warren. I don't think like we were just happy to beat y'all. The Bulls specifically,
Y'all was happy
so
to
we
make the
could talk
play-in,
trash
bro.
to you.
Y'all was happy to make the play-in, bro.
Nah.
Warren, we just was in the finals 3 years ago. We just was in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Y'all probably
a couple
missed
years.
the finals
All right,
again
bro,
for like
come
another
on,
10
bro.
years.
Maybe. Well, you can't say that though. I mean, our track record show we could find our way to them.
All I
Y'all
know is
still-
we got more rings at the end of the day. So what's up?
Y'all still living
Alright,
in the
then.
shadows of Michael Jordan, man.
That's fine.
Y'all ain't been back since.
Man, that was
Y'all
30
living,
years
y'all
ago,
be
bro.
what y'all mean? Y'all living in the shadows of LeBron. What you talking
We went
about?
to the final. We went to the finals. like
finals.
5 years
We went
ago.
to the finals 2 times since when Jimmy was there. What
Did
are
you
talking
win?
about?
Did you win?
No.
No.
At least we
All right,
won.
then. No. All right, y'all won. Y'all was spectators.
Y'all ain't even sniff that. But y'all.
That's fine. That's fine.
Who's
Yeah,
the best
cool.
player in Chicago team right now? Before we end, I'm just asking.
In my opinion, probably
Your
Kobe.
opinion?
It shouldn't even be an opinion. Y'all
Kobe White. Yeah, I think it's Kobe White.
I think he's a free
Though.
agent too. I
Yeah,
think he's
yeah.
a free agent. So
Yeah,
y'all,
it was.
hey, tough sled for them Bulls, man.
It's tough sledding. I ain't gonna lie. It's tough. It's tough.
I love being able to talk, y'all. You know, ish, bro. Y'all suck.
Hey.
Oh man.
Hey, takes one to know one. Y'all suck too.
Hey, we beat y'all though. That's all that matters.
hey, you know what? This year we gonna see. This year we gonna see.
It's always this year, bro. Like it's always this year, fam.
That's all we got. That's all we got is this year. Last year's gone, bro. That's all we got is this year. Last year gone.
Oh man, hey, that's a wrap for this Money Down podcast on the Believe Network. We appreciate all you guys tuning in, tapping in with us. We back again, next Monday with another live episode. If y'all haven't gotten the Discord, jump in our Discord, the Money Down Discord, and tap in. We just had Alex Erickson episode just released the other day. We have many other episodes y'all can check out too. A lot of great guests. We'll have some more guests jumping on here soon. But keep liking, keep subscribing, keep subscribing, keep showing love. We appreciate y'all.
Let's get it. Oh.